If you do the same action again and again with no results, this is both useless and insane. Your assessment of the facts isn't lining up with reality, and yet all of us do it. Consider self-judgments. I'm so stupid. I can't do anything right. I'll never get this done on time. These are the kind of thoughts that plague us in our daily waking life. But do they reflect reality? Almost definitely not. We stack up judgments against ourselves, slamming the same message home time and again, causing more of a problem than solving it. One way to circumvent this problem is to encourage yourself to think more creatively. Generate some new, fresh ideas to replace these negative, old, worn ones. But how? How do we come up with new ideas? The main key is realizing that you want to, that you can. You're more likely to be stuck in a rut if you aren't watching the road you're on. Giving yourself permission to generate new ideas is simple but life-altering. What if, instead of thinking, I'm so stupid, you replace this thought with one of these choices? Roses are red, violets are blue, I love horses and cattle too. Or lickety-split, or a duck. Well, why not? If you chose to think a duck every time your mind tried to bamboozle you with, I'm so stupid, you'd be better off immediately and long term. It just takes waking up and being a conscious agent for change to make this happen. So, negative self-talk is probably the most damaging and insidious form of habitual thinking, but there are other examples. I have members of the family who will bring up the same example, say a funny thing that happened when they were a kid or a favorite TV show, without showing any signs of realizing that they had mentioned and or explained the same thing yesterday and the day before and the day before that. It's like a mini Groundhog's Day sitting and listening to these stories. I keep hoping I'll graduate to the next level of reflection with them, like what the incidents or shows mean to them personally. But we never get there. It's frustrating. Why spend it pounding in the same exact thoughts, stories, and theories? Why not try something new, something different? This is not to say that there's no place for comfort food of the mind. Sure. Watch your favorite episode of your favorite TV show again. Reread that novel, but for heaven's sake, look beyond your last interpretation of it. If you're going to repeat yourself, do it as a spiral, not a circle. Move levels, even if you make another pass around the same thing. There are benefits to revisiting some thoughts. Positive, appreciative, grateful thoughts have a right to nestle in our consciousness, I believe, just by virtue of them feeling good. But the first step to releasing negative thoughts is realizing that you are in an echo chamber. You're thinking the same thoughts over and over. You're reinforcing your own doubts and fears. Once you've accomplished this, and is it ever an accomplishment, you are free to replace these thoughts